Recently, there are many IPOs such as Verdun, PMW, Aquaria, Farmeria, and etc. Investors were actively participated. Today, here's another IPO that is going to list on Bursa Malaysia, which is PSP ENG, which is a Malaysian company specializing in the trading and distributions of petroleum products such as diesel, fuel oil, kerosene, and so on. It has been operating a fleet of road tankers and bunker vessels to serve both land-based and marine customers. This IPO is managed by Mercury Security and M-Bank Investment. Upon listing, the group has a stock code of PSP 0383. This is the IPO timetable. The opening of application is on 11 November 2025. The closing of application is on 21 November, so it's within the same month. But then the date of listing is on 4 December and then will be listed on AC market, which is second board. These are the details of IPO. Upon listing, the company has the enlarged issue shares of around 1,068 millions of share. IPO price means per share is 16 cents. Market capitalization is at 171 million. These are the principal activities of the group. It has few principal activities. The first one is trading of fuel product. Second, distributions of fuel products. So what is the difference between trading and distribution? The major difference, which is one involve delivery, which is from this distribution. Meanwhile, trading does not involve delivery. Second principal activity, distributions of lubricant product. The fourth one is others, such as transportation services, handling services, so on and so forth. Now let's look into their first principal activity, tradings of fuel products. So what are the fuel products being traded? The first one, diesel, fuel oil, petrol, kerosene. Second principal activity, distributions of fuel product. Same thing, they are distributing diesel, fuel oil, petrol, kerosene. But here's another main point, in road and bunkering. There are two approaches. One is on the ground, the another one is in the sea, which is bunkering. These are the photos given by the group. After seeing the on-road road tankers, now let's look into the marine road tanker, which is the bunker vessels. As at the LPD, the group has three bunker vessels. The first one is PSP Grey, Glory, and Golden. Third principal activity, which is the distributions of lubricant product. Here are the example: diesel engine oil, hydraulic oil, gear oil, so on and so forth, which will be used in this heavy-duty machine. And then the group has two brands. One is own brand, the other one is third-party brand. Of course, the group is promoting their own brand, which is named as PSP Lubricant. Fourth principal activity, others, involving transportation services, handling services. So what is this handling services? Such as this port charges, transportation charges, labor charges. But then here's another important point. Revenue generated less than 2% of our group total revenue. So the group is relying on the first three principal activities. Here are some photos such as this corporate head office, the warehouse, and also these road tankers. This is the group structures. It is very simplified and simple. It is not complicated compared to others listing company. The PSP Synergy is holding 3 subsidiaries with 100% of share. Above this PSP Synergy, which is our main actor, is this PSP Energy, also 100%. This is the utilization of proceeds. Upon listing, the group can raise 34.21 million, and then it has 5 purposes. The first one, purchase of a bunker vessel. So only one bunker vessel will be purchased. Here are some details. So here are some rationales while acquiring this bunker vessel. The first one is lower acquisition cost, faster deployment, means it can faster to be used. The third one, mitigate construction risk. Second purpose, which is purchase of fuel product, it is some sort like working capitals to fund their working capitals. Since the natures of business and the role of this company is acting as a distributor of fuel products, so they are required to hold a minimum inventory level. The next purpose, which is purchases of 7 new road tankers. In the ocean, they purchase 1 bunker vessel, while on the road, they purchase 7 new road tankers. Definitely, these road tankers is cheaper than the bunker vessel. The next purpose, which is this general working capital. Of course, this working capital is not to fund their fuel products, but then it's used in staff costs, upkeep and maintenance costs, and also administrative expenses. They are major customer in financial year 2025. First of all, we need to know their financial year. Their financial year is ended 30 June. So in this financial year, the combinations of 5 major customers contributed around 50%. The major contribution was from this customer E, and it is a Singapore company. It is denoted as SG, while MY means Malaysia. So this customer E contributed around 38% in financial year 2025. Within the same financial year, this is more severe. The combinations of 5 major suppliers contributed around 87%. The major contributor is from this supplier D, also a Singapore company, contributed around 35.4%. This is the dividend policy of the group. Upon listing, the group is targeting a payout ratio of approximately 20% for their shareholder.